Hello all. Here another important method in the transportation problem using Vogel's approximation method. So using Vogel's approximation method. So here we have to the given data is in the form of 3/4 available demand and sources are also given. So first we have to find out the penalties. So row penalties and column penalties and also row penalties we have to find out. So here the row penalties, when it comes to the row penalties, difference between the two least values. So least values here, if you observe, 11, 13 is there. So 13 minus 11 will be 2, and 14 and 16. So 16 minus 4, okay, 10 is there. So 14 minus 10 it is 4. And here the two minimum 10 and 13. So 13 minus 10 is 3. In the same way, here in the columns also we have to find the two least values. One is 11 and 16. So 16 minus 11 is 5. 18 minus 13 is 5. 14 minus 13 is 1. And two least values, 10 is 10 minus 10 is 0. Now here the allocation, when it comes to the allocation, the demand, the minimum that we can observe is 200. So what I am doing here, I am allocating this 200 and this becomes 0, and here I will be having 50. That means this entire column D, because here it is 0, so this will be deleted. Now I will be having 13, 17, 14, 18, 14, 10, 24, 13, 10. And the minimum allocation required is 50. Minimum allocation is required 50. So if we allocate 50, in this particular row, minimum value is this one. So here I am allocating 50 and this becomes 0. And here we will be having 225, 50, if it is deducted, we will be having 175. So as this is 0, so first row became 0, no allocations. So we will be deleting this particular row. So we will be having this particular column will be there. So row A is eliminated. So we will be having BC row and EFZ. So what I will do, once again I will make, for better understanding, once again I will make this table BC, EFG. So 18 we have, 14 we have, 10 we have, and C 24, 13, 10. Allocation is 300 and 400, and demand still we have here 175, 275 and 250. Right? Now the minimum 175 is there. So here in this particular column the minimum value is 18. So here I am allocating 175. 300 minus 175 will be 125. So here this becomes 0. This becomes 0. So this particular column again eliminated. So we'll be having only two, F and G. So the minimum allocation here, if we take 125 is there. So in this particular row, 14 and 10 is there. So minimum is 10. So I am allocating here 125 and this becomes 0. 250 minus 125 is 125. So when this becomes 0, right? Next, so still how much allocation is left? Still we have 275, 125 and 400. So this 275, as this row is already eliminated, so we have left only one row, that is C. So here I am allocating 275, this one, this becomes 0, and 125, this becomes 275 plus 125 become 400. So allocation is done. Now we have to find the initial basic feasible solution. Initial basic feasible solution we have to find out. So wherever the allocations we made, so 200 into 11, 50 into 13, okay, 175 into 18, 125 into 10, 275 into 13, 125 into 10. So we'll get the initial basic feasible solution. So 200 into 11 plus 50 into 13 plus 175 into 18 plus 125 into 10 plus 275 into 13 plus 125 into 10. So if you simplify, you will get 12075. So using VAM, Vogel's approximation method, the feasible solution is 12075. 12075. Thank you.